How was the Gainesville, Florida real estate market in June? In this report, we'll take a look at Gainesville home and condo sales, discuss Gainesville's new construction market, talk about Gainesville's best-selling neighborhoods for homes and condos in June, and give tips for buying and selling homes and condos given our current Gainesville real estate market conditions. So stay tuned. First, let's take a look at home sales in Gainesville during June 2021. 398 Gainesville and Alachua County homes sold in June, an 11.2% increase from June 2020 when 358 homes sold. So far this year, home sales are up 16.2% from 2020. Here are the best-selling Gainesville neighborhoods in June, where 3 or more homes sold, per Gainesville MLS statistics for June 2021. Amaria Park, Arbor Greens, Bailey Estates, Belmont, Capri, Carroll Estates, Chestnut Village, Cinnamon Hills Estates, Fairfield, Fletcher's Mill, Forest Ridge, Grand Oaks, Hale Plantation, Hickory Forest, Highland Court Manor, Longleaf, Madera Cluster, Mentone, Newbury Oaks, Northwood, Northwood Pines, Nodden Subdivision, Oak Park, Oak Ridge at High Springs, Oakmont, Palm Grove, Ridgeview, Savannah Station, Serenola Manor, South Point, Southside Terrace, Spring Tree, Suburban Heights, Town of Tioga, Turkey Creek Forest, and Westchester. With 27 homes sold, the best-selling Gainesville neighborhood in June was Hale Plantation. 21 homes sold outside of any subdivision, making that the second most popular choice for buyers in June. In third place was Gainesville's Oakmont subdivision, with 17 homes sold. Gainesville new construction homes represented 16.6% of Gainesville and Alachua County home sales in June. 7 subdivisions that sold new construction made the list of Gainesville's best-selling neighborhoods in June: Amaria Park and Arbor Greens in Newbury, Chestnut Village and Grand Oaks in Gainesville, Oak Park in Newbury, Oakmont in Gainesville, and Savannah Station in Alachua. Median sale price of Gainesville homes sold in June was $312,500, a nearly 16% increase in median sale price from June 2020. Year to date, median sale price for Gainesville homes is 16.6% higher than 2020. Gainesville and Alachua County homes sold in June took a median of 6 days to go under contract. This is a nearly 81% decrease in the amount of time it took for homes to go under contract compared to June 2020. So far this year, it's taken a median of 8 days for Gainesville homes to go under contract. This is a 70.4% decrease from 2020. During June, the median time for Gainesville homes to go under contract decreased dramatically in all but one price point compared to June 2020. Gainesville luxury homes priced at $1 million or more took a median of 20 days to go under contract. This was an 11.1% increase in median time to contract for homes in this price point compared to June 2020. In 6 of 10 price points, it took less than a week for homes closed in June to go under contract, which gives an idea of how quickly the Gainesville real estate market is moving. In all price points, including the price point of $1 million or more, it took less than 3 weeks for homes closed in June to go under contract. In other words, overall, it took less time to sell more houses for more money in Gainesville and Alachua County than it did in June 2020. With 125 Gainesville homes sold, the $300,000 to $399,999 price bracket was the strongest selling price point in June. This was a 37.4% increase in the amount of Gainesville homes sold in that price point compared to June 2020. Gainesville homebuyer activity was much stronger than June 2020 in 3 other price points as well: $400,000 to $599,999, a 77.5% increase in the number of homes sold; $600,000 to $999,999, a 109.1% increase in the number of homes sold; and Gainesville luxury homes priced at $1 million or more, a 100% increase in the number of homes sold. The number of Gainesville homes for sale was down from June 2020 in all but two price points. Homes less than $50,000, there was a 400% increase in the homes available for sale compared to June 2020. And luxury homes priced at $1 million or more, an 8.3% increase in homes available for sale compared to June 2020. Months supply of inventory gives an idea of whether the Gainesville real estate market was more favorable to home buyers or to home sellers. 5.5 months supply of inventory is considered to be a balanced real estate market, one that is equally favorable to buyers and sellers. Anything less than that is considered a seller's market, where the real estate market is more favorable to sellers than to buyers. In June, there was 1.3 months supply of housing inventory, a nearly 41% decrease from June 2020. Year to date, the Gainesville real estate market is averaging 1.2 months supply of housing inventory, a 55.6% decrease from 2020. With such a drastically low amount of homes for sale, Gainesville sellers remained in a much stronger bargaining position than Gainesville home buyers. In other words, Gainesville remained a very strong seller's market for detached single-family homes in June. The strength of a seller's market varies by price point. A price point where there are a lot of home buyers looking for homes and few homes available for sale is a much stronger seller's market than a price point where there are fewer home buyers relative to the amount of homes available for sale. This chart gives us some insight into where the greatest buyer demand is in Gainesville and Alachua County relative to the amount of homes available for sale. If you are looking to buy a home in this Gainesville seller's market, get your ducks in a row before you get started. There are more home buyers than there are homes for sale in our market, and homes are going fast. Be prepared with a pre-qualification or pre-approval letter before you even start your search, so that you are ready to write an offer when you find a house you like. Home sellers are likely going to want to see a pre-qualification letter or a proof of funds submitted with your offer. Scrambling around for one when you find a house can mean the difference between you getting the house or not. There is no such thing as HGTV University. Listen to your realtor. They will be able to provide you with a list of the most recent comparable sales in the area. How much you decide to offer for a home is ultimately up to you. Home sellers are not obligated to counter every offer they receive, so put your best foot forward when putting together an offer. You may have only one chance to state your case. Even in the best of scenarios, you may not get the first house you put an offer on. Don't give up. Patience and persistence pays off. If you are or plan to be a home seller, keep in mind that the strength of a seller's market varies by price point. When getting your home ready for sale, your realtor can provide you with a list of the most recent comparable sales in the area and can give you an idea of how many homes you will be competing against. Knowing the realities of the market and your price point will better help you position your home for sale in the market. Now let's take a look at condo and townhome sales in Gainesville and Alachua County during June. 148 Gainesville and Alachua County condos and townhomes sold in June, a 57.4% increase from June 2020. Year to date, condo and townhome sales are 48.8% higher than 2020. Here are the best-selling Gainesville neighborhoods in June for condos and townhomes, where 3 or more sold according to the Gainesville MLS. Brandywine, Casablanca, Countryside at the University, Creek's Edge, Hale Plantation, Hawthorne Reserve, Monticello at Mill Pond, Pickwick Park, Rockwood Villas, St. Albans Wood, Summit House, Tara Greens, Tara West End, The Oaks, University Commons, University Terrace, Villas of West End, and Windsor Park. New construction represented 9.5% of Gainesville and Alachua County condo and townhome sales in June. 3 subdivisions that sell new construction condos and townhomes made the list of Gainesville's best-selling neighborhoods for condo and townhome sales in June. Tara Greens, Tara West End, and Villas of West End, all located in Newbury. Median sale price for Gainesville and Alachua County condos and townhomes was $147,250 in June, a 9.1% increase from June 2020. So far this year, Median sale price of Gainesville and Alachua County condos and townhomes is 9.4% higher than 2020. Gainesville and Alachua County condos and townhomes sold in June were on the market a median of 12 days before they went under contract. This is a 45.5% decrease in the amount of time it took for Gainesville and Alachua County condos and townhomes to go under contract compared to June 2020. So far this year, it's taking 6.7% less time for condos and townhomes to go under contract compared to 2020. During June, the median time for condos and townhomes in Gainesville and Alachua County to go under contract decreased dramatically in all but one price point compared to June 2020. Condos and townhomes priced between $250,000 and $299,999 that closed in June took a median of 106 days to go under contract. This was a 26.2% increase in the amount of time it took compared to June 2020. In all other price points, it took significantly less time for Gainesville and Alachua County condos and townhomes to go under contract compared to June 2020. In other words, in June 2021, it took less time to sell more Gainesville and Alachua County condos and townhomes for more money than it did in June 2020. In June, most Gainesville and Alachua County condos and townhomes sold for between $100,000 and $149,999. This represented a 52.9% increase in the amount of condos and townhomes sold in that price point compared to June 2020. Condo and townhome sales increased in all but one price point compared to June 2020. One condo priced at less than $50,000 sold in June 21. No change from June 2020, when one condo also sold in that price point. The number of Gainesville and Alachua County condos and townhomes for sale was down from last June in all but three price points: $150,000 to $199,999, a 6.9% increase from June 2020 in the number of condos and townhomes for sale. $250,000 to $299,999, a 33.3% increase from June 2020 in the number of condos and townhomes for sale, and $400,000 to $599,999. The amount of condos and townhomes for sale was the same as June 2020. There was 1.4 months supply of condo and townhome inventory in June in Gainesville and Alachua County, a 36.4% decrease from June 2020. Year to date, the condo and townhome market is averaging 1.7 months supply of inventory, a 19% decrease from 2020. Such a low amount of condo and townhome inventory indicates that the Gainesville condo and townhome market continued the trend of being a seller's market in June 2021. Just like detached single-family homes, the strength of a seller's market varies by price point in the condo and townhome market. When there are a lot of buyers looking for condos and townhomes, and there are few condos and townhomes available for sale, that's a much stronger seller's market than a price point where there are fewer condo and townhome buyers relative to the amount of condos and townhomes available for sale. This chart here gives us some insight into where the greatest buyer demand is in the Gainesville real estate market relative to the amount of condos and townhomes available for sale. So what are our key takeaways about the Gainesville, Florida real estate market in June 2021? Continuing our real estate trend, Gainesville was a seller's market in June for both detached single-family homes as well as for condos and townhomes. Home buyer demand continues to drastically outstrip the amount of homes available for sale in nearly every price point. The strength of a seller's market varies by price point. Consult your realtor to talk about the current state of the market and your price point to best position your home or condo for sale. And home buyers, bring your A game to compete in this real estate market. Get pre-qualified, be prepared to move quickly, and remember that patience and persistence pays off. Thanks for watching. This is Coldwell Banker, M. Parish Realtors in Gainesville, Florida, guiding Gators Homes since 1911. If you found this information helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you can stay on top of all the latest Gainesville real estate market information. Have a great day. Take care. Bye now.